Welcome everybody to another episode of Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. We're going to go back and we're going to talk to the council and then get our directions for what to do at the ruins.
I must congratulate you.
It is good to see.
Who do I talk to?
Training is now complete, Padawan. And perhaps now it is... When we heard of the ruins in your dreams, Master Dorak recognized it as one of a series of ancient structures here on Dantooine. This one in particular lies to the east of this enclave. We sent a Jedi to investigate, but he has not returned. Perhaps sending him in the first place was a mistake. The Force is guiding you through your visions. It may be that exploring the ruins is a task tied to your destiny. That is why the Council has now decided you should be the one to investigate this. The secrets to stopping Malak may be hidden within those ruins. You must investigate them and find what Revan and Malak were looking for. We do not know. That is one of the things you must investigate. We fear the worst. Is there anything else you want to know? Master Vrook may seem harsh and critical, but he understands the dangers that lie in your path. He wants you and Bastila to be fully prepared when you finally face Lord Malak. The way ahead will be difficult.
I demand justice! The Central family is a blight upon Dantooine. They must be punished.
The Council will look into this matter, Mr. Matale. You must be patient. Your accusations have no proof, and we do not want you stirring up trouble with the Sandrals if there is some mistake.
Mistake? My son Shen is missing. How can there be any doubt the Sandrals are to blame?
There are other possible explanations for your son's disappearance.
Ah, you Jedi are good for nothing but talk. I shall only wait so long before I take action on my own.
As dangerous as the threat from Darth Malak and the Sith may be, we Jedi cannot simply abandon our other responsibilities. The Council has promised Alan Matale we will look into his son's disappearance. Should you have time, Padawan, you may want to investigate this matter. Your study and training are important, of course, but the Jedi are not a cloistered order. Our influence and teachings must spread beyond the walls of our academies.
It is in the real world that we truly prove ourselves worthy of the title Jedi. You would do well to remember this, young Padawan.
The task has its own importance.
Okay, so we're actually going to go with T3M4 and Bastila for this one. What do I want to give you? You don't really have any... Oh, I could up your wisdom. Totally doing it. I'm upping your... Or I could up your charisma. Actually, I'm going to up your charisma. And then I'll up your wisdom next time I chance I get. No, you don't really have much skills. I'll give you more awareness and treat injury, I guess. Now, Bastila, you have a lot of good things. You have Force Shields, you have Force Valor, Energy Resistance. What else do I want? I don't want to give you Force Suppression yet, because that's not really important yet. I'll give you Burst of Speed. That'll be useful for you. And now, what can I give you in terms of... I still can't give you anything in terms of that. Give you a double-bladed lightsaber. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Now, T3. I do want to take T3 up to the Artec droid guy. And we're going to quickly look and see if we... And I can do this now. So we're going to go and talk to the Artec guy, and we're going to see if he has anything good for T3, because I do want to use T3 a bit more in this playthrough than I did previously. Right, okay, he does have droid heavy plating type 1. It's costly, but we're gonna get him the heavy plating. I think that's everything I need to get him, actually. I think he pretty much has everything else. He has a security interface, he has a basic targeting, he has a computer probe. Yeah, he has everything else. So really it's just the droid heavy plating. That is gonna up his... That is gonna help him quite considerably. But that is all we want to do. So now let's progress. I guess we could talk to Bastel, see if Bastel's got anything to say.
How can I help? It was less of a dream and more of a vision the two of us shared. But I am certainly willing to answer any questions the Jedi Council did not. And are you so certain that it is not you in my dreams? I see. That is most likely vanity speaking, for I am not certain myself. Regardless, our fates are linked. The vision was no doubt meant for us both. Are you wondering why we shared the vision, or why we even received it in the first place? To the first, I can only repeat the answer that the Council gave us. Our fates are linked, and for two as strong as we are in the Force, that amounts to a near-physical bond. As to the second, I truly don't have an answer for you. The Force works as it will, and perhaps we should be grateful for what we've been given. I don't know. Believe me, I certainly don't find the prospect of being joined to you enjoyable in any fashion. Then perhaps the sooner we see to our destiny, the sooner we can proceed on our separate paths. That seems a logical solution, no? As you wish.
So not much we can do there. Give me my burst of speed and we are on our way out of here. Okay people, we are here inside the ruins. Let's go and investigate, shall we? I probably should save before I do this though. Because the ruins, I am attempting the ruins a lot earlier. Usually I would do everything on Dantooine before I go to the ruins, but this time I'm doing it the opposite way around. And I'm a consular, so first time playing as a consular ever.
I think the droid is trying to communicate with us by cycling through a variety of languages. Each time it spoke, it was using a very different alien dialect. The droid can probably understand us. The only problem is it may not have been programmed with the phonemes of a language we can understand. I recognize this language as well. It's an archaic variant of the Selkath dialect spoken on Manaan. But why would a droid on Dantooine be programmed to speak ancient Selkath? It must be referring to Revan. The Dark Lord and Malak likely encountered this droid when they explored these ruins. These builders must have been an extinct people, though it is strange there's no record of their existence. Even the archives of the Jedi Academy make no mention of them. In the years before the Republic, the Hutts were a dominant force in the galaxy, but they never constructed an empire. In fact, I know of no species that would fit with this information. The droid is obviously not programmed with the knowledge we seek. The Starforge sounds like some type of weapon, perhaps. In fact, it could be anything. Maybe. That might explain how the Sith were able to amass a fleet so quickly. But I suspect the Starforge is more powerful than a mere factory. Maybe the droid has more information we can use. 10 revolutions would take more than 20,000 years. If this is true, then this droid is nearly 5,000 years older than the Republic itself. There must be some mistake. The droid must be talking about poor Nemo. The Council sent him here to investigate, and it cost him his life. Revan and Malak unlocked the sealed door and uncovered the secrets of the Starforge. Now Malak is using the Starforge to fuel his conquest of the Republic. We have to find out what they uncovered. We have to find a way to unseal these doors to learn more about the Starforge. The Republic is depending on us.
That was long. That was really long. Nemo, give me your stuff. You give me a sigil crystal and a Jedi Knight robe. It's basically just a better version of a Jedi robe, so I'm gonna get that, you're gonna get that, and then later on I'm gonna put the sigil thing in my lightsaber. But, yeah, we're gonna resave, because we're gonna have some difficult fights ahead of us here in the ruins. But let's start with this. Yeah, right, so what you want to do is you want to put everyone's shields up.
What can I do? I'm here.
Burst the speed and let's go. Right, you get burst speed for resistance. You I want you to do shield disruptor 2 and then just attack. The shield disruptor is really good. Give you another flame T3. T3 is actually a really good party member to bring along on this fight with the Guardian Droid because his ability to take down the shield with the shield disruptor is really useful. Alright, that was painful, but we made it.
What can I do? I'm here.
Was quite painful, but T3 really helped us out there. Now, what we don't want... Oh, wreckage. Oh, you got lots of good stuff for T3, right? Okay, T3. I think we're meant to bring T3 here. Awareness +2? Nah, the targeting computer is way better. Energy... 30 points. Energy, sonic, heat. The environment shield is actually... It's less points, but better. It's only because, yeah, the environment shield is much better than the energy shield. Yep, that's still good. Right, okay. Now, the ancient terminal. Now, the best thing you can do here is talk to it. And then you talk to it again. No, and you set your datapad into it. Talk to the computer. And then that will allow it to analyze your language you speak. Identify the 3 primary life-giving seed world types. So, oceanic, Grassland, and Arboreal. If you don't pick those three, get one wrong, then this droid will reactivate and you'll have to fight it all over again, which is a pain. Right, so that's one down. Let's do fight number 2.
I'm here. Yes? I'm here.
Let's go! Oh, look at that, the shield's down already.
Yes?
Right, let's give burst speed on you. Damn it! He keeps on stunning me. Right, T3. T3 is actually doing really good here. That is perfect. An additional 400 experience.
Yes?
So that fight was a little bit tougher. Mostly because they kept on freezing Sealer. But we made it. Now this one is the same thing. You just insert your datapad, talk to it. And now identify 3 death giving. So you want to go desert, volcanic, and barren. It's a really easy puzzle, like really, really easy. And then that's you. You've solved. I guess Nemo just couldn't kill the 2 droids at the beginning. But now that that's done, let's progress here.
This must be what Revan and Malak found when they entered this temple. This must be where their journey down the dark side began. This is a map. Some sort of intergalactic navigational chart. Revan and Malak must have used this to lead them to the Starforge. We could use this map to follow their path and find the Starforge ourselves, but we must be wary. They may have laid traps or concealed what they found. I don't know, but Revan and Malak were very interested in finding it. It must be a tool of some type, or maybe a weapon. Perhaps the Council can tell us more, but I think this map might be the key to finding the Starforge, whatever it is. See this world here? This looks like Korriban, a Sith world. And if that's Korriban, then this is Kashyyyk, and Dantooine, and here's Manaan. But there are pieces missing. Incomplete hyperspace coordinates, corrupted data, and there doesn't seem to be anything indicating where the Starforge itself might be. I was thinking that too. This map can't take us to the Starforge, but I know that Revan and Malak visited Korriban at least once. Perhaps they discovered something more there. They may have found something on each of the other worlds that completed this map. Maybe if we find all the pieces, they'll lead us to the Starforge, and some way to destroy it. We must inform the Council of what we've discovered. They must decide our next course of action, though I suspect our task has only just begun.
Oh boy, are you right on that? Are you right on that? T3, you were very good there. You were very useful in that fight. I recommend bringing T3 for this particular fight. His shield disruptor ability was really good, and I had him equipped with ion weapons on top of that. But we're done, so I'm going to go back to the Council now. See you guys there. Well, Bastalon wants to be talked to, so...
How can I help? No, not bothering me. Not exactly. I've been thinking about what the Jedi Council said about the two of us. There is a bond between us, I do not dispute that. I can feel it, as I'm sure you can. The nature of that bond and its effect on our mission remain in question. Deny it if you will, but there is a connection between us. I understand why you would find this disturbing. I have my own reservations about it, to be honest. I saw your service records when you were transferred aboard the Ender Spire, but nothing beyond that. I know very little about you. I'd like to ask you some questions, given our relationship. Don't worry, these are simple questions. Nothing too intrusive. First, what kind of background do you have? I see you intend to be childish about this. I guess I won't get anywhere continuing our discussion right now, will I? I suppose I'll... How can I help? I do? How did you... I am a Jedi. I am far too disciplined to betray my emotions with outward physical displays. We both know the real reason you have some idea of what I'm thinking, the bond we share. Why do you still try to deny the existence of this bond between us? Like it or not, we are linked, as our shared vision of the star map proved. Our connection allows us glimpses into each other's mind. We can feel some of what the other feels, and what I feel within you troubles me. A Padawan must receive considerable training. They must learn to control their emotions and darker impulses. Often it takes years before using the Force can be considered safe. The fact that you are so strong in the Force and have had such relatively little training could have terrible consequences. For you, and for everyone around you. This is not a joke. The choices you make could affect both our destinies. Not to mention the fate of the Republic and the entire galaxy. There is much at stake. Already you exhibit the kind of willfulness, erratic behavior, and lack of compassion that will lead you to corruption. We must all resist the influence of the dark side. It's everything we are fighting against. This is doubly important for you, with your natural affinity for the Force. I'm not trying to harass you, but you must understand the trials and perils that lie ahead. For you and for me. Our destinies are intertwined. Everything one of us does will have consequences for the other. Any reckless behavior on your part is likely to affect me as well. That is not true. I am worried about myself, but also about you. I would rather see neither of us come to any harm. Your power could be a gift or a curse. When you need guidance or advice or support, I will do my best to help you stay on the path of the light. No, of course not. Not yet. But there will be challenges ahead that might make it otherwise. I only hope I have the wisdom to help you through the dark times. But for now, we should return to our mission.
I love just being an asshole to Bastila. Just...
How can I help?
Oh, it's just so funny. Just being a Bastila, yeah. And you'll need my... No, I won't. But you'll need my... No, I won't. But you'll need my help. No, I freaking won't, Bastila. Shut up. I'm the protagonist here. You need my help. Am I the one that has a side quest that I need your help to complete? No, you're the one that has a side quest that I need to help you to complete. That's how this game works. And why am I not using Burst of Speed? Whoa, what happened there? Frick. Oh, yeah, I wanted to put a crystal in my lightsaber. Since I have this now. I have a sigil crystal with... plus 1 to 6 range of energy damage. That is really good. Plus an attack modifier. I will take that. And because that is going to change up my makeup. Because that is now 7 to 26. And that is now 9 to 18. Right, okay, that is definitely now my new makeup. And let's talk to the council.
Ah, you have returned, young Padawan. Have you discovered what it was that Revan and Malak sought in those ruins?
What are you talking about? The Council must be told of what we found there. We found an incomplete star map, Master Vandar. And an ancient droid that mentioned something about a star forge.
This news of a star forge is disturbing. Action is required, but we must not do so in haste. We must discuss recent events in light of this new information.
We should consult the Jedi archives to see if there's any mention of the Star Forge and what it might do. We must learn why Revan and Malak sought it out.
Return to your ship with Bastila, and we will summon you when we are done. Padawan, you have done well in discovering the star map hidden within the ancient ruins. But there is more you must do in the battle against Malak and the Sith. We Jedi know victory over the Sith will not come through martial might. The Council has a mission for you, Padawan.
I've consulted our vast archives in an effort to discover the nature of this Star Forge, but all my efforts have been in vain.
Still, the Council are in agreement. The Star Forge must be found. Revan and Malak sought it out when they began their tragic fall. The Star Forge is surely a powerful tool of the dark side.
The star map in the ruins showed you 4 planets, but it was incomplete. It did not show the location of the Star Forge itself. We believe there may be similar star maps on other planets. Each star map is likely a small piece of a larger puzzle. Find the star maps on Kashyyyk, Dantooine, Manaan, and Korriban, and we believe they will lead you to the Star Forge.
Ever brash, ever disrespectful, this is what we have pinned our hopes on?
Peace, Rook. We have discussed this. There is no other choice. The Jedi numbers have been ravaged by this war, by defections to Malak's cause, and by Sith assassins. But we realize the importance of this mission. Yet if we send a company of Jedi Knights with you, we would surely draw the full attention of Malak and the Sith, dooming your efforts to failure. Secrecy is our best defense against the Sith, but it would be foolish to send you on this quest without someone to aid you, young Padawan. Bastila will accompany you, for there is a powerful connection between you two. A connection that might be the key to unraveling the mysteries uncovered by Revan. And Juhani has also asked to accompany you. After long deliberation, we have granted her request.
Juhani nearly fell to the dark side. Perhaps her presence will serve as a reminder to you of the dangers of that path.
Of course, those who aided you on Taris will also come. They possess skills you may find useful in your quest. Remember that secrecy and discretion are paramount to your success. You will not be able to hide the fact that you are a Jedi, nor should you. But the true nature of your mission must not reach Malak's ears. You may return here at any time. Dantooine will be a sanctuary for you, a safe haven. Here you can find supplies and whatever advice or other aid we may give you.
You can leave whenever you wish. The sooner the better. The longer you wait, the stronger Malak becomes. But first, a warning, young Padawan. The lure of the dark side is difficult to resist. I fear this quest to find the Star Forge could lead you down an all too familiar path.
The fate of the galaxy is in your hands, young Padawan. We pray you are up to the challenge. May the Force be with you.
Who needs the Force? I'm dark side, remember? So yeah, we're pretty much ready. I'm actually going to swap out Bastila. It's Bastila with Juhani. And we're going to swap out T3, we're going to say goodbye to T3, and we're going to bring... Mission and Juhani. And I'm probably going to have to do a lot... Yep. Oh, you have a purple lightsaber. Interesting. I actually kind of want that. Yeah, I'm going to take that. Sorry. Let's give you cardio regulator. You have a Jedi Knight robe. We'll give you an oral amplifier. Right, let's level you up as well. So Juhani is a guardian, so she's very much focused on combat. I was very tempted to kill her earlier on, but I guess I probably shouldn't. She already starts out with a good amount of feet, so she's got improved force jump and night sense, 4+ defense, it's very good. Advanced Jedi defense. Oh, I should probably give her advanced Jedi defense. Oh, I should give her weapon focus and weapon specialization for her lightsaber. I should probably be a first. Let's give her cure. Let's up your strength. Let's up your treat injury. As for powers, you have slow. Let's give you affliction. Affliction is basically like a debuff. So they lose suffer poison, so they lose HP. And they also suffer a negative penalty defense, reflex, and attack rolls. It's very useful. Dark side power. Mission, you're fine. Now, before I do anything talking to Juhani, we're going to do something that needs to happen, and we're going to swap out the crystals. Because I am going to go for red and purple lightsaber, because that's Revan's. Oh no, it's not purple, it's blue. I'm an idiot. Yeah, it looked purple to me from my screen for some reason. Oh well, I guess we should talk to Juhani once she's done being like, oh my god, we're in a fight. We're not in a fight, Juhani, you're fine.
I feel I must apologize for the way I acted towards you before in the Grove. It was wrong of me. I realize you have justification, but that anger only leads to the dark side. Please do not fall into the same trap that caught me. I thought that too, but I was wrong. The dark side is most devious and deceptive. It can find the smallest weakness to exploit. I hope that by helping you in your task, I may redeem myself in your eyes, and in my own. You mock me. I will do what it takes to redeem myself in the eyes of my peers. I will succeed. I will prove myself to you and to everyone. I will be a faithful companion to you and Bastila as long as our journey may last. How may I be? What is it you would like to speak to me about? How I came to be a Jedi? I am sure you would not find it very interesting. Are you sure you would like to hear? Well, it goes back a number of years. Back on my homeworld, we did not see Jedi very often, especially where I lived. It was not the homeworld of the Cathar that I lived on. My parents had long fled from that place, and perhaps that is a story for another time. Rather, it was a human hive world that I was raised on. The hind end of space, a pit of a world, to be sure, where Jedi rarely tread. But we had heard of them. Well, everyone had, so that is not to be unexpected. Champions of truth, defenders of justice, heroes of the Republic. It was very easy for a child to be enthralled by their image, their mystique. Maybe I was one of those children. Allow children their innocence while they still may have it. I was not so innocent, but I too was affected. When I saw a Jedi for the first time, they lived up to everything my imagination had created them to be. I was awed, and maybe a little enamored. From that moment on, I knew that I would have to try to become a Jedi. To lift myself out of the rut I had been living in for years, and to make a real difference as the Jedi wore. The foolish delusions of a child, but this child made it happen. As soon as I was able, I left my world and went in search of them. I found them and was accepted. I had been living my dream on Dantooine for several years before you came. Although, perhaps I was not entirely ready for it, or not completely suited to the task. Otherwise, I would not have fallen. But thanks to you, I have been redeemed. Perhaps I may yet live to see that dream of mine come true. Come. How may I... What is it you... I thank you for your concern, but I am still a bit shaken. I am. I try to be strong, as one of my people should. But I know I am still weak inside. I have been thinking about myself, about Quatra, and about my fall to the dark side. I keep thinking that it was my anger that drove me that far, that nearly damned me. I look inside myself now and I can still see it. I still feel it. I think maybe that I just need more time. How may I... What is it you would... Of course.
Finally! Finally! Well, we're going to call it an episode here. This was a bit of a long episode. We had to do a lot in this episode, but next time, we're going to start doing side stuff on Dantooine. We're going to do the Metali Sandal thing. We're going to go kill Cathhounds. We're going to go to that Crystal Cave. We're going to kill the Mandalorians. We're going to do a lot of stuff. So, come back for that because it's going to be exciting. Or at least I hope so anyway.